Gracias, Pablo. This is part 2 of that two-parter entry that I'm making on religion here. I do have a separate one as well, which was the first one that started all of this. But in any case, I said that I was going to discuss a little bit more about sacrifice and whatnot. The gods with whom I'm the closest, and I told you about them, are not the only ones whom I worship. I personally, now I've heard that many people say that there are 12 gods in the pantheon, in the main pantheon, which makes sense. They balance each other out. But I personally see at least 15. So, but I try to honor them, and I try to just honor, when I say my prayers, it's like I wish to pray to the gods above, on earth, and below. This way I'm always honoring all of them. My practice is not as reconstructionist as I would like it to be. That is, I don't really follow the traditions and the rituals as much as I'd like, and hopefully that'll change soon. I'm trying to get my religious life in order here. I'm actually considering becoming a priestess of Hermes and Aphrodite. So, of course, I have to, really start studying. I haven't read as much as I should, either, though I've read some. Now, how do I see the gods? That's a very interesting question, particularly as a blind person to answer. Because I don't actually see them in any way. I think that they could take on any form that they choose. Actually, there is an old belief of ours in the religion that states that anyone you meet could potentially be a god or a goddess. And you never know who it is. Now, it's rare, but it could happen. But I think that the gods can take on whatever form they want. So I don't really worry. I mean, are they going to come and have dinner with me? Probably not. And that actually brings us to the next topic, which is sacrifice. I do sacrifice and make offerings to the gods. No, I don't go out and slaughter bulls and lambs and things in my backyard. I mean, none of us do that unless maybe it's a hunter or something. I offer parts of my food, or I'll write a hymn, a poem. I'll pour some liquid to them. It all depends on what kind of drink you pour to them. Depends on the deity. But the reason behind sacrifice is not, as so many people seem to think, oh, they're going to come and eat my food. I don't expect it to just disappear all of a sudden. The reason for making sacrifice is to show the gods how much you appreciate them and what they do for you. You're giving something of yourself, something that's yours, to them as a sort of bond and a reciprocity. They give to you, you give to them. Maybe Hermes helped me with, I don't know, writing a letter to someone, so I might make him a poem. Or, Estira helped me solve an argument with my mom, let's say, so I might offer her some food, or I might, maybe I'll donate something in her honor to children or something. That's really what it's about. We don't have the idea that the gods necessarily love us, that we're special or anything like that. That's a monotheistic concept. We don't share it. There are certain deities who are closer to certain people. That can happen. But not in the sense of, oh, the gods love me and I'm their chosen, or because I'm human, they love me more than that dog over there. That's not true. And as a matter of fact, I hate the idea that just because we're mortal and human, we can destroy the earth and everything, but that's entirely different. So yeah, what do I do other than that? I say prayers every night, and I thank them for blessing my home, my family, and those whom I love, and I give, all the names of the people that I wish for them to bless. And then I thank the spirits for helping me. As I said, I'm close to the spiritual realm, so those spirits who've crossed over onto the other side, I pretty much, I thank them and for being there for me and for helping me out during the day and whatnot and watching over me and stuff. So that's pretty much how I follow my religion. Nothing as extravagant as I would like, but I think that it does mean something, and I have seen results, and I think that the gods see that I do love and care for them. So anyway, we'll close this video, and blessings to all of you, and a happy and healthy day.